Welcome everyone on today's Metal3 Community meeting. Today is the 17th of July, 2024. My name is Adam Rosman. I will be your host today. And as usual, we can start with the introductions. I see one new participant in the meeting. If you'd like to do a short introduction, just a few words, then that's fine.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hi, I'm Michele Gazzetti. I'm part of IBM Research Europe. And as my daily work, I maintain on-prem bare metal clusters for various teams. And we use Metal3 on a daily basis for provisioning. And we learned of various efforts that are currently in place to tackle some of the pain points that they're actually facing. To talk about, like, for instance, like work on the HCP or management of images for provisioning. So I decided to join to see to be more up to date to what's happening, and it's nice to talk to you all.
Welcome. That's great to hear that you are already using Metal3 at that scale at IBM. That's great. Thanks for the introduction.
Nice.
I think we can then continue with the reminders. So please remember that the meeting is recorded. If you want to help the project with contributions, then please check out the Help Wanted filter, either from the document or by filtering for Help Wanted or Good First Issue on the project level. There are quite a lot. If you think that your organization would be willing to add itself as an official adopter, then please create a pull request in the community repository of the Metal3 project and modify the adopters.md by following the example of the others. If you encounter a CI related problem on a contribution, then create a issue in the affected repository and link the issue to the Metal3 CI tracker project. And this way, the CI maintainers can better handle the or better follow up on the issue. Right now, the CI is in much better shape in the last few weeks. There are only the only thing that is not yet moved to our new infrastructure provider is the feature tests. So not the regular integration, but these big feature tests. And that is because we are still waiting for faster storage. Actually, Sunat is testing the faster storage for some time now, and also we are waiting for better hardware. So that's also in progress. Other than that, feel free to check out any of the links, any of the statistics and artifacts that we are providing, and also the roadmap. So don't forget, I know it's a new thing for everyone, but we have the roadmap. So please assign your issues and PRs to the roadmap if you think that it is more than a one-liner change. And that would also help, I think, the maintainers, but also every stakeholder to track the progress of the project and the focus areas much better. Yep, so these were all the reminders for everyone. And there are no issue that we have carried over from previous weeks. I know that there were a lot of discussion a week or two ago about multi-tenancy, and there is still all the DHCP less IPAM proposal discussions ongoing. But because now a lot of people are on summer leave or otherwise out of office, I think we will have separate discussions about those at the end of the summer when people are back. Yeah, so these are all about the reminders. We can continue with community working group updates. I have updated the situation with the new fake IPA that is basically just a follow-up about what we discussed with Mohammed, Dimitri, and others. And now we agreed with Mohammed that the fake IPA can live in the utility images repository next to the Pixie Builder. And I think it's a good place for it. We were contemplating it quite a lot, that what would be the good place for it. Should we create a separate repo? But we think that if it's together with iPixie Builder and potentially other tools in the future, then there will be much more traffic here and much more maintenance, and the repo won't rot. So this is the way we went forward, and also we don't have to set up completely from scratch all the rules and automation and everything. What we will have to add in the future is some Python unit testing and linting, but not much more. And then also I added this one, which is the change Mohammed is working on, to basically provide a generic way to connect from the sushi tool to the fake IPA. So this is the other crucial thing, and I know Yuri has already said that this will be prioritized and reviewed. So that's all I remembered about the fake IPA situation. Is there anything else, Mohammed, that you would like to add?
Nothing. That's all. That's the situation for now, as we discussed previously. So we have these two PRs that need some attention and fully get merged. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Please feel free to review. Maybe it's more for you, Ricardo, because Dimitri is away. This one.
I'll try to. So our team downstream is currently halved because of vacations. So I'll try to get to that as soon as possible, but can't guarantee like I will be able to do it before the end of the week, unfortunately.
Yeah, no pressure. I was just wanted to bring it to your attention because I think we forgot to CC you here. So just wanted to mention. Okay, good. From release team, there's only you, Ricardo, here from release team. I pinged Adil.
Nothing really. We're still 2 weeks away from the next bug fix branches for Ironic upstream. So I would like, we will see a new release for the Ironic image at the beginning of August.
Nice. Okay, I will just write it down. 2 weeks away from Ironic upstream bug fix branch release. Good to know. Yeah, from the MetaCube side, I also haven't heard any new stuff. One thing I noticed is that the Capi 1.8 beta, maybe this is something I can add because release team members, especially specifically Sunat, was updating this in already in the IPEM and I think the CapM3, but the 1.8 Capi beta has been released, and the cube components are being uplifted to use this, of course, on main. Yeah, so soon the mains will use the 1.8 copy beta, just for anyone who is interested. Okay, I think that's all from the release related perspective. From the roadmap, I haven't had time to activate or configure the automated milestoning, but I haven't forgot about that. So that will come, but I think that's not a blocker or anyway problem for anyone. We discussed that already. Is there any roadmap, release team, or community working group related questions so far? Okay, if nothing, then because there are no technical agenda points today.
So sorry, just one thing that I remember now. In terms of roadmap, so just FYI, I didn't really started acting on it yet because it's early, but there is a discussion open related to CentOS Stream 10. Since it's available, even if it's not published officially, but all the bits are there in terms of repository and base images and everything. So we'll probably see more movements in the next months. I wouldn't say weeks, because again, it's early discussions. But we are planning to start testing with that. That will bring some news, some very important changes, like Python 3.12 for Ironic, for example, and some more stuff, like different organization of the repositories. I don't know if you want to add that to the roadmap, since it's still like kind of early stuff, but it's coming soon, and well, probably we'll have some more news like during August, or like most likely in September, late September.
Yeah, why not? An issue wouldn't hurt. We can list in the issue the areas that would be affected, because of course we would need to support that new CentOS version. It would affect the image builder for the CI. It would affect the devenv.
Yes. And just to let you know, like this is a little bit more concrete on the OpenStack side, for Ironic, for example, because the next OpenStack release will officially support Python 3.12. So again, like some changes on that side are coming, because there are like some things that are happening. Not strictly, again, this is like more on the Ironic side, not on Metal3 per se, but we're going to see some changes there as well, probably. Like still see exactly what changes, but like for example, the removal of async core and moving to async IO, and also eventlet is going away, and some other things.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's good info. Thanks. Good to know. But from MetaCube side, that will mostly affect the Ironic image builder, like the Python 3.12 and such. What is the? I read it back in the day when the discussion started about the eventlet. What is the new framework?
There's there are some alternatives at the moment. There's no one single choice, just because there are actually a lot of alternatives that are being considered. I don't really have a preference, honestly, because we're talking about getting rid of eventlet since a while now, and like anything would be just would be good. Anything at all that can replace eventlet would be good, because at this point, like it's already late. Let's say that.
Yeah.
We don't have any support for Python 3.12 there, for example, which is just terrible. And as soon as we have like a maybe I can actually give you some example, some more concrete examples in terms of alternatives. There were, I think, like 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken, but there is a thread currently going on in and actually a very long change from the technical committee, the OpenStack technical committee. If you are curious, I just posted it in the chat. It is quite long. I'm talking about 1,500 lines. So again, it's all OpenStack side, the entire OpenStack project that is going to migrate out from EVAT-led. So that's why it's so long. But like there are some medium-term solutions, some long-term solutions in terms of alternative. Like it's long. It's long because EVAT-led is actually really deep into the entire project.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've seen that thread. That was what I started to read. Back in the days. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. That's good to know. That's also moving along.
Yeah.
Okay. I will just write it down here that you basically had a topic point about should we have an issue opened about CentOS 10 stream integration not yet released. Yes, we should have this one. So this is just a note here, and then one or the following thing is that we are on the so the following discussion point is that we are on the CNCF official meeting calendar now. This was something that we never really used. Same as the tag runtime meeting, we never really, at least I haven't heard anyone joining that. We always just did our own thing, but actually in the incubation template, it was listed as an optional point, and it's not a big deal. Like we just needed to submit a request, and then if you now go on, like just search for CNCF meeting calendar, and then on the meeting calendar Metal3, we will see basically the same meeting info that's already like advertised everywhere. But this would be needed after we are in incubation, and then that's why we did that along with a bunch of other incubation related updates recently. And then the other thing is that the tag runtime meeting will be tomorrow. I linked it here. We already have the presentation. Mohammed created a demo also, but it's like recorded with ASCII-Nama. So it will be just, if we have time, we show it. If not, we just give it to the, or we just link it in the meeting notes. And that's about KCP scaling, or not even scaling, but a control plane bare metal host swap, so that you have a high availability control plane and you swap it and you swap out one of the BMHs. but you don't disturb basically the cluster. You drain it, swap it, put it back, and you again have three nodes in the control plane, and you do it automatically with the host selector and so on. If there is interest about that, and you think it's fine, we can show it right moment. I don't know if there's anyone who would rather skip it, or should we just put it here? I don't know what's the best way to do it.
Yeah, if you have the link, we can just go through it. I think we can
Yeah,
do quickly on website.
yeah, I have added it. Yeah. And let me just remove the. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Yeah. This is the other. The presentation, I don't know. I won't link it here. It will be recorded on the tag runtime meeting. Anyway, it's basically it's basically put together from the previous presentations. Nothing new. So if you are familiar with the project, it won't show you anything new. It's basically just lists like focuses that why we would like to join the incubation. Yeah. Should I show this now, or will everyone go through it by themselves, or watch by themselves? Moment. What I forgot. What were you saying?
Well, I had no strong opinion. If you would like, we can just open it and go through the different steps quickly, as yeah, it will be available for everyone to check.
Yeah, I think we have time. So, and we don't have any other agenda points. So let's just watch this. It's not too long, but I hope I can zoom in. Now it's resizing itself. Is this size okay, or this is too small? I can't really zoom into the video. Maybe, oh, I can put it full screen, but that's the biggest. Is this okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Will you comment it, Mohammed, as we go?
Yeah. So here we have basically an environment where we deployed already KCP with 3 replicas and worker. We can see the KCP, the machines on the bottom, and the BMH as well. We have 4 BMH that are already provisioned. Here, we'll just create a new BMH that will get inspected and will become available soon. And we'll also change the host selector on the Metal3 machine template. We'll just add a label there. I think it was pool control plane. So after deleting the machine, the new created machine will be looking for a BMH with this label. Here, what we are trying to do is just to add this to the host selector. Yeah, the machine in the bottom is still inspecting. So yeah, saving that will not trigger any action for now, but we will be waiting for the BMH to get inspected and become available. Adam, you can probably make this a bit faster if you can go forward.
I'm moving it. I'm moving it.
Yeah, the inspection takes basically 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, now it's available.
Yeah, now the machine is available. On the top, we deleted one of the machines, one of the KCP machines. So the deletion is triggered on the machine, and I think also the BMH is deprovisioning. So that will also take some time. I think it's around 2 to 3 minutes. We can skip that, Adam, as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now the machine is gone. A new one was created, and it will be looking for a machine with this label as. For now, we don't have any one of these BMH with the target label, so it cannot pick up any of this. We'll wait just a few seconds, around 30 seconds. Then we'll create a label on the new BMH that we created, the node 4. Then automatically the machine will pick up this BMH. Yeah, so the label is added, as you can see from the top terminal. And yeah, here the BMH is start provisioning. So yeah, basically this is the idea of swapping the KCP node from the old BMH node 3 to the node 4. Now we'll just wait for the provisioning. I think it will take also like 2 to 3 minutes, and it will become provisioned, and the machine will be running. So that's the demo.
Yeah, thanks, Mohammed. I think it's a good demo because it's not something. I mean, remediation and upgrade are nice, but they also take quite a lot of time for a demo. We had to speed up this one, and this is some real life scenario. We actually had this downstream customer wanted to change out one of the nodes to another machine, or maybe more. I don't even know. But I've seen that at least one machine they changed it to physically another one, and not upgrading or anything, just changing it. And this is like a real life thing. Why not? So we thought that we would see that this is an example of. We would show that this is an example of one of the things that you can do with MetaCube, and I think it's very helpful to be able to do this without messing too much with your cluster or doing anything really complicated. So yeah, this will be as advanced demo, use case demo, or day 2 operation demo, or whatever that we will show. Yeah, of course, if they are interested in other stuff, I can actually show the presentation now that how the presentation looks, and we can also discuss that if you are interested. I think we still have some time. Did I move that? Just a minute. It's here. This it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I think I can put it in presentation mode. that what we decided is that I will do the talking in this one, and then Mohammed will do the talking and the demo if we have time. So far, there's nothing else on the agenda. And then a few others from our team at least will be there, but of course everyone is welcome. And then at the end, if there are questions, we can work together and answer the questions. What they asked us to do is a short introduction, and then tell the reason why we want the incubate to join the incubated or to join into this incubating state, and also to show a bit that we have grown and we are sustaining a community. So we have this first slide. This just talks about in general what is MetalCube, what are our main components, what's the focus of MetalCube. Second one is a bit of more in depth about our stack, but still very generic. Just main components and how they fit together, what connects to the cluster API, what connects to the hardware, what are the optional components, just very shortly. Then a bit about the project history. This is self-explanatory. In 2023 December 20, we submitted the first version of the incubation proposal. Since then, we created another one, the updated. Then why go to incubation? This is kind of something that was not presented ever before, or we haven't wrote it this time. But what I could think of is that there is no incubating bare metal ICM project to date anywhere in CNCF. We want to be as a community, we want to be the go-to bare metal ICM tool. And to do that, we need the resources that an incubating project gets. Simply just the visibility, the ability to participate in talks, the ability to have the kiosk 3 days on KubeCon, and everything else that comes with being a incubating project. We think that we fulfill the incubation requirements as it is written down in both of the incubation proposals. We check all the boxes, at least as far as we can tell. You can check it yourself, by the way. If you haven't checked yet, the new incubation proposal, it's linked in the meeting notes. And then there are just two main points here for the requirements. That since we joined, we showed continuous growth and engagement, and then there are success stories of adoption both on the commercial side and also by other open source project. And then I think we can safely say that we are the most featureful bare metal lifecycle management tool in CNCF to date. There are two others. One is the mass, the cap mass, that has no standalone project, and the other is Tinkerbell. None of these, as far as I can tell, have even Redfish support. So even if we just look at the BMC support, we are already ahead, but we have many more features apart from that, and we will have more. So I think we can say that. I know it's a bit like how to say, like a big thing to say, or not so subtle, but still, I think that's the truth. And then there is some key points about the growth in Sandbox. This is basically the approximately how many new big features we had, how many releases, the scale of the commits. We are around 4,800 or something like that, so almost 5,000 commits. We gained adopters. We have a lot of activity going on. This event stuff is mix of everything, like issue comments, reviews, PRs, automated actions, everything, but it shows the scale and the activity. Even if there are a lot of automated things happening, still there are a lot of movement. And then there is just a list of the open source adopters, so other tools and frameworks and ecosystems that adopted the Metal3. There is the Airship, the DustShift, the Canod, Medicates, and the Silva project. These are also listed in the incubation proposal. And then there are the commercial adopters. The Red Hat and the Ericsson are highlighted with red because they are the longest running adopters or the earliest adopters, and they do most or all of the maintenance and most of the contribution for the project. And then there are the others who also contributed or use the Metal3. So we have quite a few already. This is based on the adopters file that I always advertise, and then some key figures about our community, the security and the governance. Just that what we have right now, the mailing list, the meetings, the meetups, our scores with Clone Monitor, our scores with the OpenSSF badge. We have our CI website, books, maintainers, security lead, release team, all these things that you know about and participate in. I just wanted to put on the screen. And basically that would be just the presentation. And after that, if they have questions, I included a bunch of workflow descriptions and what sort of CRs we have, how do we manage like from end to end the things, how the IP address management looks like if someone uses the IP address manager, like an example of the BMH. So, but only if they ask. So this is the plan. So I know, is there any comments or questions or something that you would like to add?
It just it looks really great. Really cool.
Thanks. It's a mix of mostly the rewrite of old presentations from.
Yes, still like good job.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so these two things will be presented. Yeah, I hope it will be fine. Let's see. Is there any other topic, discussion, question? You are looking for something you are not finding, or anything along these lines that anyone would like to ask? Okay, if there are no specific questions, then I think that was all for today. Thank you for your time and attention, and let's meet next week. Next week we will do some triaging also. And yeah, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.